Hey, to all the spooks out there. Welcome back to another episode of Spine Chilling Chats, where every Wednesday we dig up the darkest corners of true crime, history, folklore, and the supernatural. I'm Ange.
And I'm Manda. And today I have two killers, and they're a little fucked up. I mean, aren't they all?
Yes.
But one's a spree killer and the other one is just this.
And we have this set
killer.
because after this,
yeah.
we're filming our campfire episode, and we figured, why put this to waste?
Right. And it's nice out, and
why not?
Why not?
Yeah. So yeah.
Also, we're trying new stuff. It's Modelo spiked
Agua
frescas. This one is hibiscus.
That's what I got too.
And I just wanted to bring my cute little fancy "fuck you, you nasty bitch" koozie, because this girl on here is a nasty bitch, and it's an inside joke with all of my friends, which I already told you.
Yeah, but I'm not really part of it because I don't know the girl. Amanda's got claws on.
So I got claws on.
Want me to open it?
I think I got it. I'm trying to be an adult. But anyway, this chick ditched my friend and moved to Ohio and is playing mind games with him and told her husband's family, I hope you guys are all gonna fucking die and blah blah blah. And the dad, that's what makes it so funny, is because he's old. The dad's like, "Fuck you, you nasty bitch." So I have that koozie. All right. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Robbie tried the watermelon one, so I had a sip, and that's good too.
Yeah. Which one's?
This one's watermelon.
That one's watermelon.
That's the cucumber, lime, pineapple, and another hibiscus.
So this one is Cleophus.
Okay.
Cleophus Emmanuel Cooksey Jr. He was born March 25th, 1982. He was known as an American spree killer. He was charged with 8 murders and linked to a 9th. He's also accused of other crimes in Phoenix, Arizona, and the surrounding areas during a 21-day span between November and December of 2017.
Oh.
Like 9 killings within 21 days. So again, we're staying with the Arizona.
This will be our last Arizona.
Yeah. So 21 days, 8 murders. Social media posts and a rape kit and a Glock are all tied together. And the authorities said, this is what he told the officers: "I did this for Donald Trump." The deceased include strangers to Cooksey who is an aspiring rapper who was supported his music, and his own mother and stepfather.
Okay.
Yeah. So strangers, somebody who supported his music, and his mom and stepdad. Because, I mean, who needs them people anyway, right?
Right.
He was only trying to help you get your music started, and your mother only gave birth to you.
Mm-hmm.
But, fuck them people, right?
Yep.
And strangers that you don't even know did nothing to you, so why not kill them too?
Exactly.
A sergeant on the scene later described Cooksey opening the door at the house with blood on his hands. He refused to comply with police orders, and the sergeant used a taser. According to police, Cooksey then declared that he was a 33rd degree Mason and told officers, "I did this for Donald Trump." He told the police that he had no right to detain him. Later, he told detectives that he is sexually abused by corrections officers. A claim that fueled that police described as a growing paranoia and anger in the years that followed. In public, Cooksey was trying to build a music career. He said, and I quote, "I don't have no reason to hurt none of these people," he told detectives after his arrest. "I'm winning out here. I'm winning out there." Cooksey, who is black, is among the defenders of Maricopa County prosecutors who have sought the death penalty against in recent years. His lawyers, joined by several other criminal defenders representing clients in capital cases, filed a sweeping motion last year to dismiss the state's intent to pursue the death penalty, arguing Arizona's capital punishment system is racially biased. So he's trying to get out of death penalty,
saying that they're racist.
that because they're racist, and the only reason they're going to do the death penalty is because he's black. They cited multiple studies, including one by the University of North Carolina professor Frank Baumgardner, showing that black men accused of killing white victims are more likely to face execution, regardless of relevant factors like prior convictions or aggravating circumstances. The Maricopa County Superior Court Judge Suzanne Cohen denied the motion in Cooksey's case. While acknowledging the statistical disparities presented, she ruled that the defense had not shown that Cooksey's specific case was influenced by racial bias or by discriminatory intent by prosecutors. The death penalty remains on the table. Good. So, all 9 of his victims had been shot. His mother, Renee Cooksey, and his stepfather, Edward Nunn, were the final 2 victims. He was covered in blood and arrested at the scene, and ballistics and the DNA testing, plus the stolen jewelry and the stolen cell phone, belonged to the victims.
Did somebody call about a disturbance or something? Like, how did they, catch him right after it happened?
There was a manhunt that ended with him. So there was a manhunt out for him because they already had ideas that he was the killer, and these other people, because his mom and stepdad were the last 2 people. So they were already looking for him.
So they just stopped at their house
to
check in and caught him right after he did it.
Yeah.
That was dumb to go to some place that...
Well, but he went there to kill them.
I know, but couldn't you, coax them out somehow? Like, hey, do you want to go see a movie or something with me? And then, drive them somewhere and kill them?
Yeah.
So...
But this guy's... You'll... hate me if you want. This guy supports Donald Trump, if that tells you anything. So...
It's starting to cool down a little bit.
It is.
That's good.
It's nice.
It was nice and cool this morning, and then it got hot later.
It got warm.
We were putting up the 10. I was sweating to death.
Oh yeah.
We had to
out tonight.
No, but we had to put it up anyways, because we wanted to waterproof
for next week
the rain fly. Because last time we took it camping, it stormed and we got drenched, and we ended up leaving early and coming home to sleep.
Oh my.
Not again.
No. That also linked Cooksey to the other 7 murders. They say that there's a distinct possibility of more victims. The Phoenix Police Department said Cooksey is a grandson of the Tucson civil rights leader Roy L. Cooksey, and is represented by a public defender, Gary Barron, at his trial, which began on May 5th, 2025. So this is recent.
Wow.
These all, like I said, spanned from November to December, 21-day span in 2017. So he just went to trial in May, and I actually should have followed up on that, what he's doing now. It wasn't in there in the sources that Okay, first victim, Andrew Remillard. He was 27. He died on November 27th, 2017. He was fatally shot in a car with Parker Smith. He has a child and a wife. The motive was unknown. Parker Smith was 21 and died November 27th, 2017, who was also in that same car and was fatally shot in the car with Andrew Remillard. Again, the motive was unknown. So these are 2 strangers that did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so they don't know what the motive was. Salim Richards, age 35, died December 2nd, 2017. It just says that he Cooksey stole his Richards 9mm Glock handgun and a necklace. Jesus Real, age 25, died December 11th, 2017. He was the brother of Cooksey's ex-girlfriend. He has children that he left behind. The murder occurred in Avondale. A man who helped Cooksey's hip-hop career was Jesus. Found shot twice in the face while sleeping. His killings had not been formally prosecuted yet. Cooksey claimed Real promised to invest in his music, then vanished. LaTorre Beckford, age 29, died December 13th, 2017, and the motive was unknown. Christopher Cameron, age 21, died on December 16th, 2017. The murder occurred in Glendale. Surveillance footage and texts suggest Cooksey had arranged to meet Cameron to buy marijuana minutes before he was killed. He left behind a child on the way and a second child, which is an 11-month-old son. Maria Villanueva, age 43, died December 16th, 2017. She was allegedly raped by Cooksey and leaves behind 2 daughters. Renee Cooksey, which is the mom, age 56, died December 17th, 2017. And then Edward Nunn, age 54, died on the same day. That was his stepfather. So he went to trial in all these murders except for the one of Jesus Real. He also was convicted of manslaughter and armed robbery in 2001 and was released the previous July. He was one of 4 men who attempted to rob a topless bar, although the manager fatally shot one of Cooksey's accomplices, and the shooting was deemed self-defense. Arizona's felony law murder, Cooksey was held culpable because of the death occurring during a commission of a crime. So he pled guilty to manslaughter. Which, good, but he got out, and now look what happened. Phoenix police arrested 3 women, Desiree Coronado, age 23, and sisters Griselda and Liliana Vasquez, age 24 and 26, on 1 count of hindering prosecution and tampering with the physical evidence. Both are felonies. Coronado was the mother of Jesus Real's child. She was also charged with 1 misdemeanor count of false reporting to law enforcement. Liliana's is Cooksey's ex-girlfriend, and Griselda ultimately admitted to taking a mobile phone off of Real's body. Police say they have evidence that Liliana's car was in the area of the 2 murders, and their bonds were set at $3,000. He's still in prison and he's still alive.
Yeah, I looked, and they have, like, in May, there's lots of articles about him going to trial in May, but there's no updates as to the results of that trial.
I didn't see anything,
so I'm not sure.
I didn't think there was.
They might still be in trial. I don't know. It can take a while sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Now this one. This guy's fucked up. So trigger warning for this one. There is multiple rapes and obviously killing and necrophilia. Yeah. Cory Deonn Morris, born May 10th, 1978 in Oklahoma City. He was also known as the crackhead killer. He was the first of 3 children. He attended Douglas High School in Oklahoma City, and once in college, he attended the Reserve Officers Training Corps, or the ROTC. Aspiring to become a military officer, when he was 22, he moved to Phoenix, Arizona, but he had nowhere to live. So he recommended to his aunt Melville Willis to bring his trailer and put it behind their home in Phoenix. So he took his camper
and put it on
their property.
Mm-hmm.
Morris picked up a job at a karaoke local bar named Fat Cats, which local prostitutes visited. Thanks to him being friendly, he made friends with plenty of neighbors and coworkers whom named him Huggy Bear. You're a killer, but that's your nickname, Huggy Bear.
Okay.
And these are his victims as follows. There wasn't really much about that. Was all that was on his personal life. So he was pretty much homeless, lived in his aunt's backyard in Phoenix, Arizona, and worked at a karaoke bar. Okay. His victims were targeted towards sex workers, where he arranged meetings with them and then later claimed the women had died either of a drug overdose or by accident, because a lot of the times he said it was by accident. He changed the stories and claimed that he accidentally strangled them.
How do you accidentally strangle somebody?
That's what I said.
Like,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to do this. It's an accident.
My hands, they're frozen. I can't.
Like, I don't get it.
I mean, even if you're trying to say like it was during kinky sex,
Right.
you know
when to stop.
Yeah, if someone's turning blue and their eyes are bulging, that's a good indicator that you need to stop.
You need to stop. Back up. Back up, Tara. Back up. Okay. So we have Barbara Codman, September 2002. He claimed that in early September, he exchanged with a 46-year-old sex worker, Barbara, who agreed to have sex with him for $20. After sex, he claimed that he went outside to run nighttime work while Barbara stayed in the trailer to do drugs. When he went to go into the trailer later, he discovered her unresponsive body, saying that she died of an overdose. He also reportedly changed the story and said that he accidentally strangled her during sex. Like,
No, you don't.
no. So funny, because the victim had recently been released from prison and was taking medication for addiction to heroin, which I'm not saying that she couldn't still do drugs, but she was on medication for her addiction to heroin. And usually when you're on medication for addiction to like heroin and stuff,
It makes you sick.
If you take the actual drugs, it makes you sick.
Yeah.
So that's why it's funny to me, because she just got out of prison and was on medication for heroin and said she was doing drugs.
I mean,
And
I guess
then,
you only have to overdose once.
Yeah. Then he said that he accidentally strangled her.
Yeah, if you're changing your story right then, you know it's a lie.
Right, right. While engaging in sex, Morris wrapped the tie around the victim's throat and strangled her to death. Morris kept the body for some time, using it for sexual gratification. Eventually, he put the body in an alley near his trailer.
That's gross.
Oh, yeah. Shania Davis, October of 2002. He said that she agreed to have sex with him in his trailer for $5.
Girl, you're worth more than that.
Yeah. After sex, he left the trailer again for some time before going back and finding Davis unconscious. He said that he covered her body with a blanket before going out and then found her unresponsive after he returned home. He then disposed of her body in an alleyway, not too far from where he lived. When he heard from the homicide detectives that his explanation was impossible, he then recanted his story and said that during sex, Davis requested Morris choke her with her own hair. But when he did that, he accidentally killed her and then disposed of her body in the alleyway. So you're saying she was unconscious. You didn't say she was dead. So why would you take her body and dump it in the alleyway?
Well, she was unconscious. And then he covered her with a blanket, then went out, came back.
They never said she was dead.
And then strangled her.
Why would he not call the police? She's just unconscious. If you can't wake her up, why dump her in the alley? Why not be like, hey, I had sex with this prostitute, take me to jail, whatever, but she's dying. Idiot. Jade Velasquez, February of 2003. Morris claimed that Jade agreed to come to his camper for sex. He claimed that they had sex and went to sleep. The next morning, he realized that she was dead.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. He accidentally strangled her.
Oh my gosh, in his sleep?
Oh my, yeah, that was the accident part of it. He realized she was dead. She was unresponsive once he woke up. So again, he said she was dead, but then said she was unresponsive. Two different things. So, he later dumped her body off in the street, just like the other two victims. Then he recanted the first story, and claimed what happened was he actually strangled her upon the request of her to be choked by him. He strangled her and had sex with the body. So he's like fucking these girls after they're dead. Yeah. Sherry Noah, March of 2003. He claimed that he arranged a meeting with Noah upon having sex. He claimed that he arranged having a meeting with Noah. Upon having the sex, Morris left the trailer and then returned a little bit later.
I love the sex.
I know, I love the sex too. Like, who doesn't love the sex?
Them.
I mean, they are prostitutes, so they gotta love it a little bit.
Not necessarily.
Pays the bills. So I guess, yeah, it is what it is. When he returned a little bit later, he stumbled upon Noah's dead body by overdose. After the discovery, he said he strapped the belt around her neck, dragged her body outside, and dumped her next to his neighbor's house. After the results of the autopsy, they said those events seemed impossible. Again. And detectives confronted Morris, and he recanted his claim. And then said that Noah requested Morris to choke her, which ended in death. This story is sometime in March. Morris came across a woman with several mental impairments. Morris lured her back to the camper and sexually assaulted and strangled her to death. After her death, he kept the body for a significant length of time and repeatedly raped her body. That was all Noah. Noah had mental disabilities, and he lured her back. Fucking had sex with her, killed her, and then had sex with her body. Like, that's fucked up. Julie Castillo, April of 2003. He claimed he had stumbled upon a cold Julie Castillo walking around at night. Bringing her home, she asked for some drugs. He obliged. He left the trailer again for a little while, then discovered that she had overdosed.
Oh, my. He's having rotten luck here.
I know. Every time he leaves the trailer, he comes back to somebody dead. What is happening?
Look for a gas leak or something.
And if you've had this many people overdose, why are you keeping your drugs in the house?
Yeah.
Fucking get rid of them. Or why are you supplying them? Everybody you've given drugs to died.
Yeah.
Even though then you said, oh, wait, I strangled them.
Yeah.
Upon their request.
Yes.
And they died by accident.
Yeah.
Because, you know, who doesn't die by accident strangling? Even though he knew this, he did nothing to let the law enforcement know that she had died by overdose. But he also strangled her with a tie and had sex with the body.
I will never understand people who are into necrophilia.
I don't either.
Like, one, it's gonna stink. Two, like, it's just gross. And like, once people die, their body
excretes
yes
fluids.
Yes, it just everything comes out and they're dead.
Yeah, like I don't get what is attractive about that. Then again, I'm not that fucked up. Yeah, like as fucked up as they are. But yeah, like
get a blow up doll if you don't want anybody to respond.
Speaking of blow up dolls, did you see that blow up doll that was on the bridge? I can't remember where it's at, but it's where all the flooding is, and there was a blow up doll that was stuck on one of the pillars under the bridge. And they thought it was a person, so they called the police and stuff out there to investigate to see if it was a person, and it turned out to be a fucking blow up doll.
That's funny.
Oh yeah,
somebody's missing that.
Yeah, somebody's probably like, well, there goes that. I gotta buy a new one.
Yeah,
maybe this time they'll upgrade to a real doll.
Get one of those
real dolls. That's what I think. Isn't that what
they're called? The ones
real
that
dolls?
are
like all jiggly and gross. I don't like those kinds of things. My mom doesn't like water babies or like gel babies, the ones that feel real.
Have you seen those baby dolls that are?
Yes.
Like they look real.
Yes. I've seen somebody I saw a little girl carrying one around and I almost freaked out. And then I realized, oh yeah, it's just one of those dolls.
Those shouldn't be allowed.
No. Crazy. In the months during the murders, a friend of Morris's noticed that there was odor coming from him. He brushed it off, saying like it was the heat from walking to work and such. Like he made excuses why he smelled
like death. I'm assuming.
Yeah. On April 12th, Morris's uncle was snooping around through his trailer when he discovered the maggot-ridden body of Julie Castillo under blankets in his trailer.
How do you not freak the fuck out?
After when he called the police, Morris was arrested. The autopsy was done. Castillo was found to have been dead for a couple of days before her discovery. The other victims were found near Morris's trailer. He was questioned, he confessed, but deflected the responsibility, saying that they all overdosed, but later changed his stories to the fact that he accidentally killed them. Due to the evidence at trial, including the deflection of responsibility, they found him guilty of 5 cases of murder and sentenced him to death.
Good.
He resides at the Florence State Prison in Arizona, and he is still alive.
For now.
For now. That's all that I got.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I could imagine like going to a relative's house that's on your property, no less,
Yes.
and finding that.
And being like, this dude fucking did this shit in my fucking
On my property.
house, on my property, like my fucking safe space.
Now
No
you're going to
fucking
have
way.
police. You're going to have news people there
all the time.
Like you're going to have
Good
people
thing
driving
is-
by and looking like.
Good thing, plus side, is the trailer could just be taken out. All the evidence is in the trailer. That could just be moved out. And
Well, no, because he dumped the bodies, though.
yeah, but in the alley by the property, so technically it's not on the property. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they can just take that trailer and haul it out. So it's not.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's the good side of it, because at least it wasn't done like in a building structure attached to their property. It was just there on wheels. So
yeah,
the whole thing could just be like taken out.
Hmm.
But yeah, 2 fucked up individuals, murder spree and fucking necrophilia. Gotta love them.
And we'll have to keep an eye out and see if we can update
on these 2 trials.
Cooksey.
So funny. That's his last name, Cooksey. Cooksey and Morris.
Yeah.
Get them updated. We'll update you guys on those things
as soon as we find out more.
Yes.
We have like we mentioned earlier, we have our campfire contest spooky story episode that comes out next week. So come back and watch that. It should be fun. Should be spooky. Maybe you'll hear some stories you can, tell your friends or your kids around the campfire.
Yes.
This summer. Just
so you know, we're recording it right after this one, so we're not gritters in the same clothes.
Yeah. And if we were, so what?
Exactly. We own washers and dryers as I'm pulling lint off.
Well, I'm getting covered in ash.
Well, this is lint I was covered up at Mike's house in a blanket, and it was like one of those real soft, so all the lint is stuck to me now. But
check us out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We are not just on your favorite podcast platforms. We are also in video form for your viewing pleasure.
Yep.
So check us out on Facebook, on YouTube. If you have any spooky stories, any glitches in the Matrix, any
fairy fucking or
any Bigfoot sightings, and you can let us know how big he is. We'd like to know. So please send those in to our email account, which is spinechillingchatspodcast@gmail.com. Or you can go to our website, which is www.spine-chillingchatspodcast.com, and you can submit them directly there.
Mm-hmm.
We also have our pictures, our bios, links to past episodes on there.
And most importantly,
our merch, which I'm wearing some. This is
dang it.
Yeah,
I was gonna wear my orange one. I have it in everything.
This is our
one of our photos,
our ghosty ones. Yes, it's not just a spook in the sheets. We're a whole damn seance. And this is a picture that we took, that imaginary photography took for us. Caitlin, she's awesome.
Yes.
She also has Let It Be Crafty, and she does earrings and she crochets stuff. And she's pretty awesome. So check her out.
We're getting ready to do a painting thing with her.
We are.
You're not.
I am. It's in August.
August 3rd, which is, next week is the 25th.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, dang it, you're not going to be there.
Yes, I'll be there.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting ready to do a painting thing with her.
Yeah, we're going to paint pots. Flower pots.
Flower pots. Not pot. Who would paint pots anyway? Pot.
Nah.
Would you want to smoke paint?
I don't do pot anyways. So.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you did, would you? Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Yep. So, we hope you enjoyed this. We hope you come back, and we hope you
keep it spooky. Bye, guys.
Bye.